Everyone, welcome to our edition of Wonderful Words, where we take a quote from someone that is astounding, that stops us in our tracks, and we have a look at it. And today's is from Pema Chödrön, and I did ask the Pema Chödrön Foundation if there was any chance of speaking directly to her, but they sent me a lovely email back saying she's 86 and isn't doing engagements beyond her immediate teaching. So yeah, fair enough. But thank you for the lovely email if you hear this. And these words, oh my goodness, talk about wonderful, as in makes us wonder what on earth is what on earth we are really. Here we are. Only to the extent that we expose ourselves over and over to annihilation can that which is indestructible in us be found. Amazing. That's amazing, that quote. Expose ourselves over and over to annihilation when it is the thing that we are most in horror of, isn't it? That we'll be found out, that we won't be someone, that we will be rejected, that we'll be isolated, that everything that we hope for will come to nothing. These are the things that are at the core of our struggle. And the idea of exposing ourselves to that just seems to make no sense when really our whole lives are about avoiding annihilation, aren't they? Of trying to fix ourselves in place as something that is met with by the world, that is loved, that is respected. And here is one of the greatest Buddhist teachers talking about deliberately exposing ourselves to annihilation. And oh, I just love that. It sounds so brutal, and yet there is so much infinite love in that, isn't it? Because through those words and through this amazing teaching, what we come to realize is that life really is a continuous exposure of the aspects of ourself that look to be something that we need to fix in place, that we need to protect or defend. And when we approach life from maybe like all we need, it seems to me, to navigate our life in every moment is that quote. Because when we approach life as a willingness for that which is transient, that which is not true, that which is heavy, weighing us down, to be exposed, and in that exposure to be essentially dissolved, to be shown to not be true, and then to reveal that which is indestructible in us. Yeah. And what's indestructible in us is the thing that can't change, that doesn't change, isn't touched, no matter what the circumstances, no matter how rejected the identity is, the belief in ourself, no matter how disrupted that is, how exposed that is, the foundation of our being, which is the aliveness, the consciousness, the intelligence, that doesn't change. And so this exposure is awesome. It's revealing the truth of us, the rock foundation, the core, the essence, the unwaverable, if that's a word, stability. Oh yeah, and so this points now to a totally different orientation to life. instead of how can I use life to secure this idea of myself, to make it robust, make it something to defend it, to protect it, to be someone, to gather respect, to have, be successful, to have people thinking that I'm great. So that's a very understandable orientation. That's the conditioning of our being. But instead of that, the entire orientation now can be, how can life expose what's not true and reveal what's indestructible? And so every situation, every interaction, every exchange where that defense comes in, that protection, what is being exposed in that moment? What is being offered up to really see what's going on? What is now ready to fall away? And then there's nothing to fear, because every situation is an opportunity for a greater and greater unveiling of what doesn't change, regardless of the situation. And that really is enlightenment, isn't it? That the layers are dissolved until all that remains is just that essence of being that cannot and will not ever change. So it's a fantastic quote. It's truly wonderful words. It really makes us wonder about the truth of us, truly. So thank you so much, and thank you to the foundation. I'm so glad that we have teachings like this and words like this to help orientate ourselves to peace, to truth, to freedom for the rest of our lives. Yeah. So thank you. Bye.